Tell the wind gusts. I mean, it's hard for my photographer, Edwin Calderon, to stand still right now, as well as us. I mean, it is starting to knock us around. Thousands of people are once again marching. They're marching for equality, for an end to racism, and today the LGBTQ community is adding to these loud voices. Despite that, a lot of people are still showing up.
The park is closed. Please leave the area.
LAPD patrols announcing closures and telling people they have to go. I think we have to move back still, so I'll keep talking to you guys as we walk, but or we might have some video to show you as well. I was just talking to a man who was telling me that he saw what appears to be the driver, a man, get out of the car, firing a gun. Business, of course, picking up here at the resorts. They wouldn't exactly say how much money was lost in the last couple of years. Michelle is just back from vacation. She is here for the first time in the snow, and our photographers are throwing snowballs at us. A lot of the heartbroken fans out here say they are grateful for this academy. They're grateful for Kobe Bryant for teaching them the Mamba mentality, to always strive for greatness. Chuck and Carolyn, good evening. Yeah, nightlife is certainly returning. You could see it behind me here at 11 o'clock tonight here in West Hollywood, but it's not the same as it was before coronavirus. Jonathan, good morning again. Yeah, this is something else that these restaurant owners have had to adjust to. Two other families loading up across the street here. We'll see if maybe they might have a few words for us on when they knew this was a dangerous situation, when they knew they had to get out of here. You hear them saying thank you to these firefighters. Ma'am, we're live on Channel 4. What did the firefighters come tell you? There certainly are, and a lot of rescuers are working overnight. They're reporting some good news this morning. Still finding signs of life. A volunteer telling reporters he can hear groaning in the rubble. Dan, would you mind come talking with us real quick? We are live on Channel 4. If you don't mind stepping up here. This is Dan Zito. We do have a recorded interview with him, but we want to talk with him live because, Dan, you were very close to this. We arrived out here in Ventura County around 8 o'clock yesterday, and we've been watching this fire as it burned all the way through Ventura County from Santa Paula. The coronavirus pandemic stopping so much in the world around us, and until now, lavish Hollywood parties, huge dinner events, and celebrity birthdays were all major sources of income for My World on a Plate, a catering company owned by siblings Robin and Chevin Lee.
It's like 1,000,000 miles per hour, and then you gotta stop. And you can't even catch your breath. You're like, whoa, 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 we're not prepared for this.
Now the executive chef is trying to support his family with the bakery he and his sister opened initially as a passion project.
We got bills to pay. We got credit cards just like everybody else, but we're not going to let it take the best of us.
His sister Robin Lee tells me sales at Historia Bakery in Thousand Oaks are just not enough to support her brother or her family. So while she keeps putting out pastries, she's also trying to get the federal help promised to small business owners.
We have been waiting on the government assistance program. Has been getting a lot of, we'll get back to you, a lot of rush to get applications in, but no response.
Initiatives like the Paycheck Protection Program are already running out of funding, and the sibling entrepreneurs say even if the money comes, it can't sustain their companies long term.
That could be a Band-Aid, but what's going to happen when it's time to actually reopen the country, and that takes a big chunk of money as well.
And that's the biggest fear. Will people be able to afford large catered events? Will people line up inside their independent artisan bakery? And will their original cash flow ever make a comeback?
We can use every bit of help that we can possibly get right now because we've got families just like you, we've got goals just like you, and we want to be here tomorrow just like you.
And just like you, they're not sure when the problems from this pandemic will end. Rick Montanez, NBC4 News. 2.5 centuries of history nearly destroyed by smoke and flames overnight. Fire crews dousing the burned out wooden roof today, putting out hot spots. The inside of Mission San Gabriel heavily damaged.
It's heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking.
Terry Huerta grew up attending Mass and other services at the San Gabriel Mission. She, like so many others around Southern California, see the mission as an incredibly special place.
My parents had their 25th and 50th wedding anniversary here. Brothers and sisters who were married here. My daughter just got married here.
4:30 this morning, the emergency call came in. Firefighters first on scene say there was so much smoke and flames, they called out a full alarm, requesting help from several nearby city fire departments.
They went in and they started pulling things from the walls to save them. because of its historic significance.
San Gabriel's mayor praising the firefighters' efforts. Unfortunately, they couldn't save everything, including parts of a recent renovation.
Just yesterday, the pews had been redone. They were put inside.
Firefighters tried to save more. They made their way inside, but the flames forced them out.
It became very dangerous inside. There was parts of the roof that were starting to fall on top of the firefighters while they were attempting to extinguish the fire.
The mission's roof is gone, exterior walls still intact. Mission San Gabriel, founded in September 1771, a significant piece of California history. You can see the flames stopped short of destroying the altar.
But the altar piece is original to the mission. It was hand carved in Mexico and brought up here.
The mission, serving the Catholic faithful for 2.5 centuries, is actually undergoing a major renovation for the past 4 years.
When you walk the mission grounds and you walk into the church, there is a feeling of peace that is indescribable. And we'll get it back.
Investigators have not yet found any evidence of arson right now, but they are still searching for the cause of this overnight fire.